TitleMatchNetwork.com.
What are some of your memories of your matches with Cactus?
Well, let me tell you something. My memories of Cactus Jack are very good. They should have done something. They should have done something. I thought it would have been a great gimmick where, I did an impersonation of Cactus Jack, and I don't even know they did do that, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
No. Yes, I was the fake Mankind, and we love Cactus.
Yeah, one of my best memories was in Vancouver. He was supposed to work somebody at the pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
And he asked to work me because that person didn't show up. So, we weren't even supposed to work that night, were we?
No, we were just there buying drugs. Just kidding.
That's when we did that. No, that's when we picked for that radio thing with Hillbilly. We were at the...
Yeah.
And then,
do you remember the Nebraska one when we had to ride the tractor? And we were like, oh yeah, do the tractor. And you're like, I don't know how to drive a tractor. I'm like, dude, I'm from Clearwater Beach. I don't know how to drive a tractor. So you made his, but yes. Yeah.
Go ahead. No, you're talking more about Cactus.
Yeah. Oh, Cactus. In my opinion, Cactus is one of my, role models in wrestling because we were never the body guys, but we were the guys who would do whatever, it took to fucking make the match work and everything. And Cactus was like, I remember as a Florida Championship Wrestling job guy, in 19, we came back from a tour in the Bahamas with Mike Graham and Steve Kern.
Right.
And WCW was doing a taping there, and he got some of us, to do job matches for him. And I was so fortunate to be asked to do a job match against Kevin Sullivan and Cactus Jack, who already was one of my idols at the time. And my partner was Bob Cook. I don't know, you guys ever heard of Bob Cook?
Yeah.
Bob Cook, in my opinion, was the greatest wrestler who never made it in wrestling. He's the level below Bobby Eaton. And I was like, I came out and I was like, dude, I got this awesome move that I do, after you and all that stuff. If I could do this in the match, it would be great. It was like I'm standing on the inside of the ring, he's standing on the outside of the ring, and I grab the ropes to shoot him in, that all move and everything. And he blocks it and shoots me out, and then I take a bump from the ring.
You did that in Charlotte when we tagged against him and Mankind.
Yeah.
Mankind.
And Max Payne.
Max Payne.
Mm-hmm. Huh. And he goes, sure, and just being some dumb job guy, he, to have him actually let me do this giant bump, was awesome. And then, I did it and came back and
that's another bad thing. We never complained.
No, we would do whatever anybody wanted. And Terry Funk came up to me afterwards and said that it was awesome. He goes, I can't believe Terry Funk saying that, I did an awesome bump and everything was just phenomenal.
Also, you guys got to work a little bit with Steve Austin and Pillman, I believe, right?
Yeah.
What are your memories of working with those guys?
Easy. It was different because they were really two single wrestlers, were they not? Two different personalities, where our thing, even in WCW, we were as one. We were together, and just by being together and living together, we knew what each other was thinking. We knew what the next move was going to be. But with them, it was like a clusterfuck.
There was something, yeah. And me and Steve, we knew each other from Memphis.
Right.
We followed each other all the way up, so me and Steve were friends forever. And after Steve got hurt and everything, he asked me to come out to his house, and I spent 2 weeks getting him ready back to work with Rikishi when he came back and all that. And I just think, Steve is probably,
Yeah, we spent many
they say, and I still talk to Hogan, a couple times a week and all that. But, I credit Steve Austin with bringing wrestling to where it is.
Definitely. Did you see some potential in him from back then? Did you know he's going to go on and have
I saw the potential in a lot of people, but Steve he just had something, he didn't give a fuck, yeah. He was like, I'm going to do what I'm going to do no matter what the agents say, and You know, and unfortunately, the whole ringmaster and all that gimmick and everything. You know, and then they finally gave him the chance to be Steve, and he became Steve.
What do you think?
Brian, before he says this, we loved Brian. And the night Brian died,
We were the last ones to see him. Him and Animal took him to his room and put him to bed.
Was he in bad shape when you guys put him to bed? Or?
No, he wasn't in bad shape. He had a fucking morphine drip attached to his arm. He was in ridiculous shape. There was no reason, and there was no reason on earth that he should have been out of his house.
Right.
I mean, and we lost
Tom Zinc, memories of Tom.
Good.
awesome guy, yeah.
Wild times too.
Yeah.
A few wild nights with old Z-Man.
And what was his partner's name?
He's the one that didn't want to go out with us.
Yeah. Tommy Gunn.
Tommy
Gunn.
Gunn.
Tommy
Oh,
Gunn.
Tom Brady, yeah.
Yeah,
Brady,
Tom
yeah.
Brady.
He didn't want to go out.
He
He
was a little strange.
TitleMatchNetwork.com